There are days when the stars whisper your name louder than others, days that were not written in ink but in fire. And if you, Sagittarius, were born on one of these rare days, your story was never meant to be ordinary. Most people walk into the world with their destiny still hidden in fog, but for a few Sagittarius souls, those born on certain dates, the universe made a declaration before they even took their first breath. You are meant for greatness. You are meant for wealth, and the world will one day need your fire. But here's the secret most will never tell you. This destiny isn't a gift. It's a challenge wrapped in freedom, burdened with vision, and lit by an inner flame that never rests. If you've ever felt like your life doesn't fit the mold, if you've ever been told you're too much, too intense, or too driven, if success has always felt near, but somehow not quite within reach, then this video is the mirror your soul has been waiting for. Because today we dive into the rare birth dates of Sagittarius dates, where the universal current surges strongest, dates that align your soul with an ancient promise of expansion, leadership, and impact. And if your birthday falls among them, you were never meant to follow the crowd. You were born to rise so far beyond it, they won't even recognize you anymore. Comment if this opening hits something deep in your Sagittarius heart, and stay until the end, because you're about to see your birthday not as a coincidence, but as a prophecy. Part 1, November 23rd, the soul between two worlds. There's something hauntingly beautiful about being born on the edge. November 23rd isn't just the first day of Sagittarius, it is a cosmic threshold, a mystical portal where the depth of Scorpio fades into the expansion of Sagittarius. If you were born on this day, your soul was forged in both shadow and fire, and that gives you a rare gift. You understand both worlds, the world of secrets and the world of vision. You can read the energy in a room before anyone speaks. You can feel the invisible currents that guide decisions, and you often know the truth of a situation long before the facts catch up. But this isn't always easy. The emotional gravity of Scorpio still pulls at you. You may carry wounds that don't have names, only sensations. You may have spent years trying to explain your intensity to people who only saw your smile. Yet despite all of this, you continue to walk forward, because that is the true essence of November 23rd, Sagittarians. You move through darkness with the light still alive inside you. In 2026, this birth date becomes even more powerful. With Mercury retrograde ending on this very day, the energy of reflection, deep intuition, and transformation peaks. You might find your inner compass stronger than ever, as if something ancient has been whispering the way all along. You are not meant to be one thing. You are the alchemist, turning pain into wisdom, turning silence into truth, turning intuition into direction. Fields like psychological counseling, spiritual leadership, hidden sciences, or investigative journalism, these call to your soul because they let you guide others through what you've already survived. And here's the deeper truth. Your greatness will never come from pretending to be normal. It will come from embracing your duality, the part of you that dives deep and the part of you that rises even higher. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if you were born on November 23rd or know someone who was. Let us know how this reflects your journey. And now, let's continue our passage through the flame, because the next date brings a Sagittarian fire that cannot be contained. Life lesson. True power isn't found by choosing between darkness and light. It's born when you accept the presence of both. The most resilient souls are not those who have never fallen, but those who know how to rise after seeing the shadows within themselves. Part 2, December 3, the warrior who creates opportunity. Some Sagittarius are flames, but those born on December 3rd, they are wildfires. This is not just a date, it is a declaration. December 3rd marks the beginning of Sagittarius's second decan, and it arrives infused with the pulse of Mars, the planet of action, of daring, of unstoppable force. If this is your birthday, you weren't made to wait for life to happen. You were born to make it happen. You are a fire starter in human form, the type of person who walks into a quiet room and ignites possibility. You see doors where others see walls. You charge into the unknown like it was built for you. In 2026, with Jupiter Sagittarius's ruling planet illuminating your solar path, the boldness within you becomes even more magnetic. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach may suddenly align, but not because you're lucky, because you were prepared to move when others hesitated. You thrive in arenas where courage meets consequence: entrepreneurship, high-risk ventures, performing arts, sports. Anywhere that requires heart hustle and raw presence, you shine. But this flame, if not managed, can become reckless. Mars brings fire, but not patience. You may act before you're ready, jump before you plan, burn so bright that you exhaust yourself before you reach the summit. That's your challenge and your initiation, because you're not just a fighter. You're meant to be a warrior of wisdom, one who knows when to strike and when to sit in silence and sharpen the blade. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if December 3rd has shaped your path. Have you felt this fire in your chest? Has it ever burned too hot? Because your next breakthrough might not come from chasing harder, but from learning when to pause to breathe, to direct your fire with focus. Let's keep going, because the next birthday doesn't just look to the horizon, it sees what lies beyond it. Life lesson: passion is a gift, but unrefined, it can destroy more than it creates. True power is born when action is guided by clarity. The warrior who pauses to see the full battlefield will win more than the one who charges blind. Let your fire be fierce, but let it also be wise. Part 3, December 13th, the visionary beyond the stars. Not all Sagittarius see the world as it is. Some, like those born on December 13th, see the world as it could be. If this is your birthday, you walk with one foot in this world and one foot in a future no one else can see yet. You are a visionary not by choice, but by birth. There is a reason December 13th often aligns with powerful celestial events, and in 2026, it synchronizes with potent lunar energy that magnifies your inner knowing. You don't just dream, you receive flashes of what's coming, trends, ideas, warnings, solutions. While others are focused on the present moment, your soul is already 10 steps ahead. This makes you an asset in industries where innovation is king: business, strategy, groundbreaking, tech design, politics, the arts. You are a trend maker, a map drawer, someone whose thoughts often feel too big to fit inside the room you're in. But this brilliance can be both gift and burden, because when you can see far ahead, the present can feel painfully slow. Your ideas may be misunderstood, your confidence mistaken for arrogance, and the emotional waves stirred by lunar influence may leave you sensitive and easily overwhelmed. Still, you were born for this. You were given this sight not to escape the world, but to help shape it. Your task is not to convince others, it's to keep building until the vision becomes undeniable. And that starts with staying grounded. Every prophet needs a foundation. Your mind can fly, but your actions must have roots. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if you were born on December 13th. Do you often sense things before they happen? Do your dreams speak louder than the voice around you? Then trust it, because the world needs what only you can see. Let's move forward. The next date marks the end of Sagittarius, but the beginning of something unshakable. Life lesson: true visionaries walk a lonely path, not because they are lost, but because they are ahead. The challenge isn't seeing the future, it's staying present long enough to build it. When your soul sees farther than others, your strength lies in patience, persistence, and grounded creation. Part 4, December 21st, the practical pioneer. Some Sagittarius are wanderers, some are warriors, but those born on December 21st are builders of legacy. This is not just the last day of Sagittarius, it's the threshold between two worlds, between fear and earth, between freedom and structure, between Sagittarius and Capricorn. If this is your birthday, your soul carries both the restless dreamer and the disciplined architect. You were born with vision and the rare ability to make it real. December 21st lands near the winter solstice, the darkest and most powerful turning point of the year, a time when the sun stands still and prepares to return. That same energy lives in you. You are the quiet strategist, the long-term thinker, the one who doesn't just talk about the future, but maps it, funds it, and builds it brick by brick. While others jump from idea to idea, you choose your target carefully, then lock on like a hawk in flight. In 2026, this birth date is amplified by Capricorn's grounding energy and Jupiter's visionary force. This combination makes you unstoppable in leadership, business, innovation, and any long-haul mission that requires both fire and endurance. But there is a challenge here. Your inner Capricorn may crave control and stability, while your Sagittarius spirit yearns for freedom. If one side dominates, the other suffers. Too much control and your creativity dies. Too much fire and your plans collapse. Balance is not optional for you, it's sacred. You were meant to be both flame and foundation, the free wind that knows how to carry stone, the dreamer who understands deadlines. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if you were born on December 21st. Have you always felt caught between two instincts to explore and to build? Because that's not a flaw, it's your formula. Now, let's step into the next phase where we explore the other rare birth dates of Sagittarius and what they reveal about hidden talents. Life lesson. Greatness doesn't come from choosing between vision and discipline. It comes from mastering both. You don't need to sacrifice your wild heart to build something lasting. The secret is to become both architect and adventurer, a pioneer who lays stone while still chasing stars. Part 5, November 27th to December 2nd, the fire starters. Some Sagittarius burn with wisdom, some with vision, but those born between November 27th and December 2nd, they burn with pure, radiant fire. This is the heart of Sagittarius, the days when the sun's energy fully embraces the sign's wild spirit. If you were born during this window, you are a catalyst. You don't just live, you ignite. Whether it's in conversation, creativity, or conflict, your presence brings heat. People feel energized around you, motivated, awake. In 2026, your energy becomes even more magnetic as Sagittarius season aligns with high-voltage planetary movement. It's a time when natural charisma becomes a tool of transformation for yourself and everyone you touch. You are drawn to spaces that thrive on movement, entrepreneurship, athletics, the arts, activism. You lead with your body, your voice, your boldness. You don't overthink, you act. And in a world that often hesitates, this is your superpower. But fire can't burn endlessly. Your greatest gift, passion, can also be your downfall. Without direction, your spark becomes scattered. Without rest, your energy burns out. And sometimes you push so hard for others, you forget to care for yourself. You're not just here to start things, you're here to build momentum, to create movement that lasts. That means learning to channel your fire, not dim it, not tame it, but aim it. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if you were born between November 27th and December 2nd. Have you ever been told you're too much, that you move too fast, dream too loud, love too fiercely? Maybe that's because your fire isn't meant to be contained. It's meant to be directed like an arrow finding its mark. Let's keep going. The next group was born to weather storms and reshape the world with quiet strength. Life lesson. Being a fire starter is about more than energy, it's about intention. The flame that changes the world is not the one that burns the brightest, but the one that stays lit the longest. Learn to pace your fire, protect it, and trust that when you aim it with purpose, you become unstoppable. Part 6, December 9th to December 12th, the resilient builders. If there's a backbone in the Sagittarius tribe, It belongs to those born between December 9th and December 12th. These are the quiet warriors, the builders, the ones who don't just dream of freedom, they fight for it. Born during the final stretch of Sagittarius's second decan, this group embodies resilience and resolve, not flashy, not chaotic, but focused, relentless, and quietly powerful. In 2026, this period becomes especially potent, with Saturn sending supportive energy towards Sagittarius. The determination you naturally possess becomes your greatest asset. This year favors those who show up day after day when the world is still asleep. People born during this time are often strategic thinkers. They thrive in leadership roles, entrepreneurship, innovation, or any arena that requires endurance over excitement. While others burn out, you hold the flame. While others get distracted, you stay the course. But your challenge isn't willpower, it's pressure, because you hold yourself to high standards, and sometimes impossibly high ones. You may internalize the idea that rest is weakness, that slowing down means you're falling behind, that vulnerability is failure. But true strength is not found in constant motion. It's found in knowing when to pause, breathe, and recalibrate. You are the kind of Sagittarius who can move mountains, but even mountains need time to settle and stand. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if you were born between December 9th and December 12th. Do you ever feel like people only see your strength, but not your struggle? Because you deserve to be seen fully. Up next, we explore a rare blend, those who turn dreams into blueprints and visions into strategy. Life lesson. Resilience is not about how much you can carry. It's about knowing what to release. True builders don't build endlessly. They rest, they repair, they refine. Your power doesn't come from proving yourself. It comes from knowing you already have nothing to prove. Part 7, December 17th to December 20th. The strategic creators. Some Sagittarius set the world on fire with vision, but those born between December 17th and December 20th, they build the bridge between imagination and execution. You are the strategic creators, the ones who don't just talk about changing the world, you design the blueprint and take the first step. Born in the final arc of Sagittarius, just before the cusp of Capricorn, your energy is a unique blend of creative expansion and real-world pragmatism. You see patterns, you spot openings in systems, you understand how things work, and more importantly, how they could work better. In 2026, your timing is divine. With Mercury and Jupiter aligning in practical signs, your ability to organize, prioritize, and capitalize is heightened. This year supports your drive to launch new ideas and refine existing ones. You may feel a constant pull between two forces inside you, the free-spirited fire of Sagittarius and the structured discipline of Capricorn. And it's that very tension that makes you powerful. You excel in industries where ideas meet systems, tech design, sustainable business, educational reform, community development. But your challenge lies in your own expectations. You're a perfectionist in disguise. Your mind moves so fast, so far ahead, that you may get frustrated when others can't keep up. You may take on too much because no one else will do it right. You may forget to ask for help, thinking your worth is tied to how much you produce. But listen carefully. You're not here to do it all alone. You're here to lead with vision, not to carry the world on your back. Comment if this resonates with you, especially if you were born between December 17th and December 20th. Do you often feel both inspired and burdened by your ideas? Have you ever struggled with trusting others to support your mission? You are not too much. You're just ahead of your time. And next, we return to the core 4 rare dates, those whose souls carry a cosmic echo few can understand. Life lesson. You were born to create systems that set people free, but you are not the system. Don't confuse your output with your worth. True impact comes not from control, but from collaboration. Lead, yes, but let others rise beside you. Your legacy will be stronger because of it. Final conclusion. You were never meant to be ordinary. If you were born on one of these rare Sagittarius dates, you carry something the world rarely sees: a soul written not in ink, but in fire. And if you weren't born on one of these exact days, that doesn't make your journey any less powerful. Because the Sagittarius flame is never confined to the calendar. It lives in how you rise, how you seek, how you refuse to be tamed. But for those whose birthdays fall on November 23rd, December 3rd, December 13th, December 21st, or in those rare ranges we explored, there is something ancient stirring in your bones right now. You weren't born for normal. You weren't born for safety. You were born to illuminate paths no one else dares to walk. The visions in your heart are not accidents. The restlessness in your soul is not a flaw. The intense highs and deep lows you've lived through, they were all training, because your fire is not just for you. It's meant to light the way for others. You are the philosopher with a sword, the explorer with a map drawn in dreams, the truth seeker who dares to look beyond the veil and return with wisdom. So don't shrink. Don't play small to make others comfortable. Don't doubt your timing, your path, your power. You are Sagittarius, you are the eternal flame, and your journey is only just beginning. Comment below, what is your birthday? Which part of this message spoke to your soul the loudest? Let us know if you saw yourself in these fireborn truths. And if you haven't yet, subscribe so you never miss another message from the stars made just for you. Until next time, keep your fire burning